Hello everyone, here I am with Vauban, the engineer Warframe, and I was going to go over my build and mods and his abilities and what do I think the function of this Warframe is in general. So if we look at the mods I have, he has a pre-built line slot for energy siphon as the URA. Keep your energy going. If you're in a group with a lot of people with energy siphon, then it just sort of stacks, gives you more and more energy. Then Vauban is a very power-based Warframe. It doesn't have a lot of health or shields or armor, so we mod more for power, strength, and efficiency. Or just power affecting mods. So we have primed continuity for duration with constitution for a little more duration. Fortitude for shield recharge and knockdown resist. Redirection and vitality. We could even slot a bigger vitality in here, I believe. Streamline and flow for power efficiency and power max. And a stretch for power range. So how this will work is, if we look at Vauban's abilities, he has Tesla grenades as his first ability. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but you can throw out a lot of grenades, and it can make an area hard to pass through for enemies for a little while. And it only has 10 charges, so it only zap people 10 times. Bounce can be used by yourself, or it can bounce enemies away and do a little damage. One of my favorite abilities of his is Bastille. It creates a cylindrical area that will suspend enemies in the air. They'll be stunned and they'll take critical damage from melee attacks. So this is what you can use to defend areas, choke points, really reduce the damage that your defense target is taking, or just to break up a big group of enemies. It throws like a grenade. So you throw this grenade, it will expand into this area, this containment field, and will affect a lot of enemies. Here it says 12, and 12 is usually more than enough for the area, and the one uses the power. And then his last ability is also crowd control. His vortex creates a whirling mass of energy. It attracts enemies to it and it hurts them, does some damage. You can also makes them very easy to hit, pulls them all into one area for defense against a lot of infested and melee troops. Vauban excels quite a bit, being as squishy as he is. He can be difficult to take on really challenging missions, where enemies will just throw lots of AoE, poison clouds. So you have to be careful when playing as Vauban, but he's a pretty solid frame to for crowd control. He gets an A+. So let me give you a little demonstration of how this works. One of my favorite places to go on the map I wanted to show you is the Earth Cambria. It's a good place to farm level 2 and level 3 keys, and it has an excellent enemy spawn rate, low level enemies respawn very quickly on this, so it's good for ranking up weapons, warframes. The longer you play in one mission, the bigger your experience bonus at the end of the mission will be. So if you play a long excavation mode game and kill lots of enemies, you will rack up a lot of affinity to rank things up. And these are nice. You can go as long as you'd like or as short as you'd like. This is my method I use for movement when I don't have a fast frame. I'll either just jump and melee, or I'll flip and melee, which is accomplished by sliding and then hitting the jump key very soon after. Or I'll copter by jumping, sliding, and melee attacking, which can send you quite a long distance.
I'm detecting a large security force heading your way. It's the Premier.
So here's a Bastille. I'll set one around. Set one around the excavator to get all the melee guys that like to sneak up and start hitting it. I got this Quanta Vandal from the recent event. You can see with that stretch mod that the Bastille is quite large. We can even put down some Tesla grenades over here. Should be pretty effective on these low-level enemies. Of course, in excavations, you want to occasionally get these power modules. Them up. I like the Quanta because it has a pretty long range laser on it, and it's kind of a short range AoE attack if you shoot the cubes. They'll do double damage if you blow them up with the laser. So then if we use the bounce ability, you'll see it sets up a high jump area, and then we could combine it with an attack, a melee air attack, to go even farther. It's very nice. So let's head to another excavator. Shots with our pistol here. We'll use our 4 ability, which you see will pull them all in, finish them off, a good whip strike. And you see with the flow and the streamline, I have plenty of energy Whip out the crowd control when I need it. I set a waypoint here. Not sure why. And that is your general Vauban, the engineer Warframe gameplay. Pretty fun, pretty solid. All of his abilities will turn the tide of battle in your favor. So, good hunting to everyone, and we'll see you later.